The Texans return from their bye week with something most haven't noticed: momentum. After back-to-back statement wins, Houston heads to Seattle, one of the league's toughest environments, once again labeled the underdog. Inside the building, though, the mood is hungry. CJ Stroud has fully embraced the emotional leadership role, and the defense is ready to prove its elite reputation isn't just hype. Across the field, the Seahawks see this as their own credibility test. It's the kind of matchup that separates contenders from pretenders. Stay tuned and hit like to keep getting exclusive insider updates on this high-stakes showdown in Seattle. CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans will walk into Week 7 as underdogs, but inside the building, there's a growing sense that this team is ready to challenge that narrative. According to FanDuel's early line, the Texans opened at +3 against the Seattle Seahawks for Monday Night Football, with a +142 moneyline, a clear indication that oddsmakers see Houston as a dangerous but still unproven group. Internally, however, the mood is different. Sources close to the Texans say there's confidence, even quiet irritation, about being labeled as underdogs after their recent surge. They feel disrespected, one AFC South scout told me. This is not the same Texans team from the first few weeks. The locker room believes they're trending up fast. The numbers back that up. Houston has won 2 straight games in dominant fashion, shutting out the Titans 26-0 in Week 4 and dismantling the Ravens 44-10 in Week 5 before their bye. According to internal analytics shared with the staff this week, the Texans' defense currently ranks first in both total and average points allowed, while the offense has shown marked improvement in explosive plays. CJ Stroud, who struggled early behind a reshuffled offensive line, has started to look like the poised quarterback who won Rookie of the Year in 2023. His chemistry with Nico Collins and Tank Dell has stabilized the passing game, and offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick has reintroduced tempo and pre-snap motion, hallmarks of last year's success. Still, the Seahawks pose a unique challenge. They're 4-2, second in the NFL in point differential +49, and haven't lost by more than 7 points all season. Internally, Houston's defensive coaches have circled Seattle's ground game and red zone efficiency as key areas to attack. The focus this week has been on disrupting Geno Smith's timing and forcing Seattle into longer second-down situations. "We know what they want to do," one defensive staffer said. "They're efficient and patient, but if we can get them behind the chains early, that changes the game." For the Texans, this game also carries emotional weight. It's their first primetime appearance of the year and the first since last December's playoff-clinching win. Head coach DeMeco Ryans, known for using perceived disrespect as fuel, reportedly addressed the team Monday morning with a clear message: "The only line that matters is the one at the end of the game." That mindset has resonated with a young roster still fighting for national credibility. Inside NRG Stadium, the talk isn't about betting odds, it's about proving that this defense and this quarterback belong in the same sentence as legitimate contenders. Behind the scenes, Houston's preparation this week has been meticulous. According to people familiar with Ryan's planning sessions, the focus is on composure and execution in a hostile environment. The coaching staff studied crowd noise protocols used by other teams at Lumen Field, emphasizing silent counts and nonverbal adjustments during practice. Stroud, who's never started a primetime game on the West Coast, has been working closely with center Juice Scruggs and offensive line coach Chris Strasser to fine-tune protection calls. They know the noise factor can break rhythm, one team source said. They're over-preparing to make sure it doesn't. Defensively, Ryans and coordinator Matt Burke see this matchup as a chance to reassert Houston's identity. The Texans have forced 9 turnovers over their last 2 games, and safety Jalen Pitter's leadership has been pivotal in turning the secondary into one of the league's most disciplined units. Inside the building, there's a strong belief that their ability to disguise coverage and generate interior pressure, particularly from Will Anderson Jr. and Sheldon Rankins, can disrupt Seattle's short passing game. Expect Houston to mix in more disguised too-high looks to bait Geno Smith into mistakes, something that's been a key part of their success since Week 4. Offensively, the Texans understand they'll need balance to compete. Sources close to the offensive staff say they've emphasized using Damon Pierce and Joe Mixon to keep Seattle's linebackers honest, setting up play-action opportunities for Stroud to exploit intermediate windows. The plan is less about chasing big plays and more about sustained drives, something Houston has excelled at during their recent turnaround. "When this team stays ahead of schedule, they're hard to stop," one AFC defensive assistant told me. "They're efficient, physical, and Stroud's decision-making is elite when he's not pressured." The betting markets might see Seattle as the favorite, but inside Houston, this matchup is viewed as a statement opportunity. A win on Monday Night Football wouldn't just even their record at 3-3. It would send a message that the Texans' rebuild under Ryans is officially over and that they're ready to be part of the AFC playoff conversation again. "This is about respect," one veteran player told me after practice. "We've got a young team, but we're not sneaking up on anyone anymore. We expect to win games like this." So, Texans fans, do you think Vegas has it wrong again? Can Houston pull off another upset under the primetime lights in Seattle? Drop your predictions below, hit subscribe, and share this video with every Texans fan ready to believe this team is turning the corner for real.